Have you ever had a tune, just a little idea for a song, stuck in your head, but it doesn't actually exist yet? Well, what if you could take that idea, just a few words, and turn it into a full, professionally produced track, and then release it to the entire world? Today, that's exactly what we're going to break down. We're going from a simple idea to a global release, all using the power of SUNO AI. Let's get into it. And that right there, that's the whole idea behind this explainer. The dream of being a music creator, of getting your sound out there for everyone to hear, that used to be for a select few, not anymore. Now it's pretty much open to anyone with a spark of creativity and the right AI tool. And trust me, that changes everything. So here's our game plan. We're going to walk through this journey together in 5 stages. First, we'll talk about that dream of getting your song on Spotify. Then, we'll actually create the track from a simple prompt. After that, we'll package it up like a pro, get it out to a global audience, and finally, look at how you turn those streams into actual success. All right, part 1, your song on Spotify. Let's just start by soaking in that idea, the dream of global reach. Imagine your music, the track you came up with, popping up on playlists on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, all over the world. That's not a fantasy anymore. It's a realistic goal. Okay, so the dream is one thing, but how do you actually do it? Well, that brings us to part 2, from prompt to track. And the tool we're going to use, our little magic wand for this, is SUNO AI. This is where it all starts. And you know what? It's as simple as writing a sentence. Look at this prompt here. It's not just make a lo-fi song. It's so much more specific. It's describing a vibe, dreamy, soft piano, bilingual lyrics, a nostalgic mood. The more detail you give it, the closer SUNO gets to pulling that exact song right out of your head. It's honestly like you're a music producer, and your keyboard is the entire studio. And the actual process couldn't be simpler. Seriously, it's 3 steps. You sign up on their site, you write that creative prompt we just talked about, and then you download your track. Now, here's a crucial pro tip. You need to download the WAV file, not the MP3. The WAV is the high-quality, uncompressed audio file that all the streaming platforms demand for professional release. All right, you've got your track. That beautiful, high-quality WAV file is sitting on your computer. Awesome, but we're not quite ready to launch. Before you send your song out into the world, you've got to package it right. This is where we get your masterpiece ready for its big debut. Think of this as your pre-flight checklist for your song. First, you've got that WAV file. Check. Next, you need a great album cover, and the standard is a high-resolution, perfectly square image. 3000 by 3000 pixels is the magic number. Then you need all the text info, what they call metadata, your artist name, the song title, the genre, and, for transparency's sake, it's a really good practice to mention in the credits that it's AI generated. This is literally everything a distributor is going to ask you for. Now for the really exciting part. You've got your song, you've got your cover art, all your info is ready. It's time to actually reach those global ears. And to do that, you need a distributor. This is your partner, your launchpad that gets your music from your computer onto all those major streaming platforms. And this is a big one. You've made the art, now you need to choose the right partner to get it out there. They're the bridge between you and listeners in, well, pretty much every country on Earth. So who are you going to go with? Let's look at some of the big players here, because your choice really depends on your goals. If you think you're going to be releasing a ton of music, DistroKid is amazing. 1 annual fee for unlimited uploads. If you think you have one potential hit on your hands, maybe TuneCore is better, because they let you keep 100% of your royalties. Just want to try it out with 0 risk? Amuse actually has a free option. And if your entire strategy is to go viral, SoundOn is built from the ground up for TikTok. So once you've picked your distributor, the actual upload process is pretty much the same everywhere. You upload your WAV file and your cover art, you punch in all that metadata from our checklist, you confirm that you own the rights to the music, and you hit submit. It'll go into a quick review, which usually takes anywhere from 3 to 10 days, and then boom, your track is live, worldwide. It's really that simple. Okay, your song is live. Congratulations! But now what? See, hitting publish isn't the end of the road. In a lot of ways, it's just the beginning. Now we got to talk about how to turn those initial streams into real, tangible success. And that means talking monetization and promotion. Let's get right to it. The money. On average, you're looking at somewhere between $0.003 and $0.006 per stream. Yeah, I know, it sounds like practically nothing, right? But this is a volume game. 1,000 streams might only be a few bucks, but 1 million streams? Suddenly that's a few $1,000s.
Your distributor handles collecting all these tiny fractions of a cent from all over the planet and puts it right into your account.
So the big question is, how do you get all those streams? You have to be your own biggest promoter. You can set up YouTube Content ID, so if anyone uses your song in their video, you get a cut of the revenue. You can actively push it on TikTok and Reels, trying to create a viral moment. And here's a huge one. You can use the Spotify for Artists portal to pitch your song directly to Spotify's official playlist curators. The work definitely continues after you hit publish. And that really brings us full circle. Using a tool like SUNO AI, it's about more than just a hobby or making a song for fun. It's about building something you own, a creative identity, your own personal brand that you can share with literally billions of potential listeners. The wall that used to stand between your idea and the global audience has basically crumbled. So the only real question left is, what are you going to create?